Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, everything. I appreciate it all. We're going to go ahead and ring this bell. We're going to go ahead and clear out this energy. And then we're just going to see what the message the Spirit has for us today. Something about wise choices and better decisions. I also want to start off by thanking Red Violet Crystals for this beautiful deck that we're going to be using today. And I love this. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. Wise choices, better decisions. Yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Something about, putting an end to how things were before. Now, you have this curiosity about love, about giving away love, or being, here it is, being in a partnership. That's what it is. Before, you were kind of like, nah, I'm good. You didn't want no type of relationship. You was good because the last one or the one before that or whatever, they were ended up horribly. You know, this, that, whatever can go wrong in a relationship. Yes, but something happened. You didn't even expect it. You did not expect someone that to marry you. You didn't expect this. It's like, maybe you had, hey J Mike, you had met somebody or spoke with somebody, but you didn't see the other side of them. But lo and behold, you two are a good match. You two are a good match. And somebody has made a really good decision for this collaboration. Yeah. Ready? Somebody's ready to explore something, and not just explore it lightly, but wholeheartedly, to put some persevere, to put some action, some thought, some purpose behind it. Yeah. But someone knows that everything is not going to be, every day is not going to be, sunny. There's going to be some clouds. But the thing is, somebody realizes who you are, the Empress. They see who you are. And their intuition is speaking very highly, very loudly to them. Their intuition is letting them know, that this is something that they want. This is something that they can work towards. This is someone that they can work with. Yes. And this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. Hey, Diane. Yeah. So you may not have any intention of marrying again. Doesn't have to be marriage. It could just be, what, maybe you meet someone and you and that person get along well. Maybe you adopt a dog, whatever. But something about someone had some type of hardship. Oh, okay. Yeah, some type of relationship. It could have been a committed relationship, but it caused you to go within. It caused you to go within because I'm telling you, whatever happened, it left someone scarred. Yeah, it left someone scarred because the truth of how the cold the world can be came out. I'm telling you, somebody wanted to end something and they was good, And in fact, if somebody else tried to come up and talk to this person or meet this person, they were quick to put an end to it. They were quick to cut it off, because they felt like They would rather cut it off and have their peace like they were winning some type of prize than they would trying to take a chance. But then I guess someone started thinking about something in the past, maybe a relationship in the past, and they felt, there was some type of fulfillment there. But then they thought there was some type of fulfillment. But really, what happened was someone was deceived. But the other person who was deceived was very diplomatic about it, very diplomatic. And what they did was they just left. They left and they balanced themselves out, and that was that. So now something is coming around. Now something is coming around and people want to celebrate. Not everyone wants to celebrate though, because some people they want to bring you conflict because you know what? They see that you are that star. They want to bring you conflict. They want things to someone wants to make things like stop for you or be stuck for you. Especially whenever it comes to you pursuing things. They don't want you to have anything. They don't. But Spirit has made this decision. Spirit made a decision on your behalf because of your generosity, and not just that, but I think the person that you are, the vision that you have, and not just that, but you can see that this is an opportunity for you, an opportunity for some passion, something that's just right for you. Hey, Deidra, how are you? Yeah. And this emperor, this is somebody that's going to be defending you. This is someone that's going to defend you. Because this is somebody that, you know what? This may be somebody that you have to defend yourself against. That might be somebody that you have to defend yourself against because somebody, it's like they get enjoyment out of some type of diabolical plan. Damn. And you may have to cut somebody off because they act like a fool. Damn, and this motherfucker don't bring no damn closure. Where is this story going? It started off something, but we did say some hardship. We did say some hardship. Dang. I thought it was going one way and that sucker went left. A sharp left. Like, so damn of a sharp left, it almost made a U-turn. What's the message? I'm like, damn. What's really going on? Something about some enjoyment, but this is too many. I'm telling you, someone got some enjoyment out of trying to cause you a hardship. I'm telling you, because they had this diabolical plan that they wanted to try and hurt you. But you know what? You was too smart. You was too smart. You had too much clarity. You had already invested so much into yourself and whatever you was doing. And trust me, you was very discerning when it came to this decision. But at the same time, there's somebody new that's coming in, and there's somebody old that don't want to leave. Because with this new love comes prosperity. There's somebody that's you trying to kick somebody out the damn door. I'm telling you, and you're using your discernment about this new opportunity. You trying to kick somebody's old ass out the door, but they don't want to go. They don't want to go. It's like they're getting enjoyment out of causing you grief. Like they see when they see you when they walk around that corner and they see you roll your eyes like and say the words like, "Oh God, here they come again." They like that. They like that. That's how they feel like they're getting their joy. Hey, Cali Swag, I'm telling you, somebody they want to do something. Somebody wants to Like they want to celebrate with you. They want to make something official quick. They really do. But this is somebody that, you like, no, I'm good. You just don't feel it for them. You just don't feel it for that person. You know? You don't. Because you're looking at this old person very clear. You got clarity that anything that you invest with this person is going to end up in a loss. Yes, especially because you want to be you balance. You making wise decisions about who you working with. Like I said, there's this new opportunity that's coming in. It's going to be passionate, even though this lady don't look like the most passionate on this card. She is though. Don't make her take that bonnet off. She take that bonnet off, you be like, "Whoa, who are you, Helen?" She be like, "Yeah, Roger." No, but yeah, something about this is justice. Is just right. Like I said, you you have to defend yourself, and it's justice that you have to defend yourself, or that this emperor can't get any closer to you. You know, it's justice. Yeah, because this person was lazy. This person didn't want to do shit. And thought that they thought that you would just be so happy to have somebody around you, that you would be the one doing everything, and then they would be able to escape trying to you have any chores or duties to do, like you would do it all. What the hell? Somebody need to somebody need to stand back, and somebody else need to step up, because this is getting confusing. I feel like there's an old energy that's going out, and there's a new energy that's trying to come in. hmm I think this new energy is coming in, and that old energy, that pain, that deception. Like I said, you was nice to this little devil. You was very diplomatic, but you had to heal yourself. You had to heal yourself, and while you was healing yourself, you was just chilling, doing nothing. You know, just going within, looking within. That's what happened. Mm. What else, Spirit? Mm. Yeah, something is finished. You completed that old cycle. It's done, and now you get new love. A new cycle is coming in. Yes. Hola, Marcia. Buenas tardes to you as well. Yes. And you're finished feeling like you have to be the diplomatic one, like you have to be the bigger person. You're done with all that. You know? Yeah. Now it's like you don't want to do that. Yeah. You've healed. You've healed. You're healed. I'm telling you, and this is justice that you get this passion. This is your turn. This is your turn, because you know what? You've invested time within yourself. You've gone within, you've done the homework, you answered the call, all of that. This is your turn. You're getting a wonderful message. Ooh, about somebody that wants to work with you. Somebody that wants to work with you. Somebody that's inspired by you, and they see that you have vision. Not only they see you have vision, but you're you're a diligent worker. You're hardworking. You know what? And I feel like this person, they felt like they were not going to stop pursuing having a relationship with someone like you. Not going to just settle. They knew what they wanted. What else, Spirit? What else? Yes, that teamwork is sticking out. It's sticking out. Not only is the teamwork sticking out, but you, the person you are, you're very nurturing, especially if you know that someone is experiencing the pain, because it's like you get in, you know how to turn that situation around. You know how to get in there and make it so it doesn't hurt, so it's not so traumatic. I don't know if it's because you have a way to make somebody laugh at a whole situation, but whatever it is, the way you come across is you're very stable, and you can pick out what's going on in any situation. You got a good discernment of people, or what's really going on in the situation. If someone says, well, this, you can say, well, it's really actually this is the basis of it. Someone is not really upset at that, they're upset at this. It's like you have a good discernment of spirits. What else, Spirit? What else? What else? Thank you. Somebody, it's like they didn't want to change, though. Like somebody didn't want to change. And that's why stuff is coming back on them. With that World card and the Judgment. They didn't want to change. The Spirit made that decision that, they about to change regardless. Yeah, because they like something with their generosity, or what they should have been trying to put into a situation. They didn't put anything in. All they did was try and ghost someone, and thought that was going to be the end of it. But it wasn't. Whatever they thought, but they thought wrong, because that tower came and all those secrets came out. And people started realizing that somebody was lying. I'm telling you, that Wheel of Fortune came back around. And when that Wheel of Fortune came back around, somebody got stuck in their own muck and mire. That Wheel of Fortune closed with that person right in the middle of their own conflict. Yep. That must be hurtful to know that you got stuck in that same vacuum of fire that you tried to push somebody else in. You jumped in there to make sure they was in there good and tight, only to turn around and see that the door locked behind your ass. You stuck in there too. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Somebody thought they was going to get you, only to find out they got themselves. Only to find out they got themselves, baby. What's the message? Yep. This is why you're getting this new opportunity, because it's like something within you. You're inspirational. You have vision. You can see things. You spot things, and someone, it's like you just put, like I said, you put an end to how you feel for somebody else. You put an end to that because you have clarity about shit. The shit that they was doing in the past, you have clarity about it, So, and how somebody was not giving up. They wasn't giving up at all. And how you didn't give up. I'm telling you, you didn't give up with your pursuit or your diligence. Oh, thank you so much, Sia. You invested in this collaboration. And I'm telling you, somebody made a very wise and strong choice. You're making very solid choices. And one of them was to leave. Sia, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Oops. And the message is somebody, it's like Somebody's trying to send a message that either they want to be nurtured, or they're trying to send a message that they want to try and nurture you. But I don't know if I would accept this message or this visit, because like I said, somebody, like, they may be trying to come towards you. Somebody with some diabolical plan. They may be trying to travel towards you. But you can make the decision to say, I'm not even going to be there, and ghost that person. I'm not going to be there, because you know what? Just, it's like somebody has this fear that you're going to be done, completely done with them. And you know what? And even though you know that they did some shit that rocked your world at one point, like that, like I said, the secret enemy is coming out, and you're wise enough to know who it is. Wise enough to know that the reason they're coming back is because they are experiencing conflict. That wheel of fortune is turning away from them. That, you know what, they was found out to be very deceptive, and you was just being very generous and diplomatic. So this person is basically in this fantasy, thinking that they're going to come towards you and celebrate with you, when that is like the furthest thing from the truth. You're going to be trying to, like, give this person, a 10-foot pole. You really don't have too much to talk about, because this person was trying to actively bring you conflict. But to be honest, you really do want to know why. You want to know why, because you can't put it together. So really, you want this person to tell you, why was you trying to bring me conflict when we were supposed to be working together? We were supposed to be working together. But this emperor didn't see it like that. Did not see it like that. And that's why this emperor is experiencing loss. And his spirit is telling them to be strong, because you're gonna have to. This person is experiencing loss. They're gonna have to be strong, and they're gonna know that this is a loss that's gonna last for a long time. They're gonna have to be strong throughout this, but this is not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. Somebody was trying to fight against you, this earth angel. Somebody wanted to strike you down. But now this person is realizing they should have just stopped. They shouldn't have been trying to hurt you. They should have just stopped. Now this person is realizing this. Especially whenever they didn't know how balanced you were and how strong you were. And they never expected you to exercise all of your options. And that option that you exercised was leaving their ass in the fucking dust. Not just leaving them in the dust, but being happy after you've gone. Now somebody feel like a fool. They feel like a fool. Because you know what? They thought that they had it. They thought that they was the man, the woman, or whatever. No. They don't have the stability like you got. They don't have it. Now this person is very cautious, because they know that other people is going to cause them pain. Just like they tried to cause you pain. This person, they wish that they could escape, but there's nowhere to go. They wish they could escape, but there is nowhere for this person to go. Now this person appreciates the compassion that you had. Now they understand exactly when you said that you love this person now wishes they had your love. They wish they had your compassion. They wish they had your support. They wish they had you. Can't make this up. They wish they had you. If this person could have done anything over, it was to get right with you. Because now they see that you are worth your weight in gold. This person talk about being a fool. They feel like a fool. They should. Hey, Shaylin. It should feel like a fool. Because they need to have some courage to get through this shit now. Because this shit ain't going nowhere. especially even after they made a decision to ghost you. They made that decision to ghost you. I guess that wasn't a good decision that they made, but the decision that you made, you sat down, you handled it, you sat with your feelings, you felt your emotions, you worked that shit through. You didn't allow it to take over you. You worked through it. And now look at you. You made the right decision for you. The right decision for you. And it had nothing to do with how somebody else was feeling, what they was feeling, how it would affect them. Because you started thinking about fuck them because they're not thinking about how they're affecting you. So if they can't think about how something is affecting you, you definitely are not going to sit there and think, oh, how's this going to affect them? No. Yes. I'm telling you, somebody, it's like we got rest and upright. We got partnership and curiosity. See, they're finding out now that they didn't even give you a chance. They didn't even give you a chance. Sasha? That's enough. They didn't even give you a chance. They didn't give you a shot. Nothing. You know, they acted like they weren't even curious as to what you have to offer. Nothing. They was good doing absolutely nothing. And so that's what this person gets is nothing. And now you don't want nothing to do with this person. You don't want nothing to do with this person. And now this person is thinking, oh, damn, I should have invested some compassion, some empathy or something. Now somebody's realizing all them secrets that this person was trying to hold to themselves. That probably was not the best or smartest move. Now they're seeing that all that conflict, all that did was bring closure to you because you said, I see this person as nothing but trouble. You can't make this up. Nothing but trouble. And you understood the conflict that this person was trying to bring. So no, that person needed to just stay there. Hey, the one and only Golden Ray, how are you? Hey, Saida, how are you? Grand rising to you. Yeah, that person needed to just stay right there. That's what they chose, right? So if that's what you chose, why are you trying to choose differently now? You should have thought about the decision whenever you had the opportunity to make a decision. You should have probably did your homework. You probably should have, instead of not caring, you probably should have tried to care. I thought I saw one flip over, but I guess not. Instead of not even trying to find something out, you probably should have put in some effort. Yeah. They probably should have put in some effort because now they're at a loss. They never took the chance, took the time to even explore no other answers, to find out nothing. And now they don't have a choice. Now they cannot make a choice. You made the choice to leave. And that you can't make this up. And after you left, that's when your life seemed like it started balancing out. Yes. You put some things behind you. And you said, you know what, you started using your intuition more, especially whenever it came to people trying to deceive you. Anything else? A decision. You made the best decision of your life, and it was to get away from this diabolical person. Mm-hmm. And now this is the same person that they're in fear. They're in fear and they're trying to move cautiously because they worked really hard on something. They know they worked really hard on something because they was just trying to get this money. They was trying to get this money, this investment, you know. But now that secret is out. That shit is not working, and that Wheel of Fortune is coming back on them, and they get absolutely nothing. Not a damn thing. Confirmation. Confirmation. I love these cards. Let's see what else. We're gonna pull from another deck. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you so very much, Saida. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sia and Saida, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. So yeah, let's see. Bottom of the deck. We're gonna do this one. The Queen of Wands. This is probably the one that diabolical bitch. Okay, that diabolical bitch right there. That's who it is. Somebody was trying to bring conflict, trying to cause conflict, causing conflict within this relationship. But you already knew. You already knew. You had the answer. You had the answer. And you saw who was doing what. In fact, you even saw somebody, that King of Cups, that was doing some shit, but you were able to block that. You know, that was that choice that you made to block some shit. Hey, Natural and Urban, how are you? This King of Cups. This the one who's having that Wheel of Fortune is coming back because some shit that somebody did something against you. They didn't think that they thought they was going to send some energy out and it was going to stay out there. Didn't know that Queen of Cups, she knew what the hell she was talking about. She sent that shit right back. She knew she knew who it was going back to because she knew who sent it. You know? Like I said, somebody made the decision to go on by themselves, do themselves, and that's exactly what they did. Very diplomatic. And was very diplomatic when it came to this broken heart. Very diplomatic. Even and people were shocked. Somebody was shocked because they worked hard to try and bring her down. I'm telling you, it was this diabolical lying ass bitch was working really hard to try and bring someone down, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Hey, Faith. Hey, Yvette. How are you? It did not work. It was not going to work. It was never going to work. Spirit was not going to allow it to work. So why this person thought that it was going to work? But it's not just the fact that somebody thought that they was going to work. It was the fact that they was trying to get other people involved too. This is, of course, it has something to do with our family. But now that same person, somebody else, is all sick, sad, worried, disgusted, and everything because someone found out what was going on. And like I said, that Wheel of Fortune is coming back around. Spirit told somebody that you better be strong throughout this. You got to be strong because somebody walked away. They put whatever was the heartache, the misery, the pain, the deceit, the deception, all that, they put that to the back and they left. I'm telling you, Spirit carried somebody away because the truth was known. And the truth was known that this devil was trying to hurt this earth angel. Yep. All over money. All over someone's position. That's all it was. All over someone's position. Somebody was jealous. They wanted something that wasn't for them. Wasn't meant for them. Because if it was meant for them, they wouldn't be trying to take it from you. You know what I'm saying? If it was meant from them, for them, they would not be trying to take it from you. And they was working hard. They was working hard to try and cause some type of pain. But this is the person that's experiencing the pain now. Because that little plan that they was trying to have with everybody out, everybody else, everybody was putting in their little stuff. Now everybody's flat, broke, busted. This is belly up. Whatever they was trying is belly up. Belly up, and everybody is confused. What the fuck is going on? It's justice. That shit that they sent out, coming back. It got blocked. It got blocked. Somebody had their Wonder Woman bracelets on and blocked that shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember? Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you're old enough and you remember the original Wonder Woman way back in the day, and she had them bracelets, and that lasso, I don't know what she was doing with that, what that lasso was doing, but it was doing it, whatever it was. And that invisible plan, honey. So, boy, what else, Spirit? Thank you. Somebody feels foolish. They feel foolish because everybody's like, why would you bring so much conflict to this relationship? Why would you purposely bring conflict to this relationship? And somebody, they do not have an answer. They don't have no answer as to why they did this. All they know is now they heart broke. All they know now is everybody knows that they did some diabolical bullshit and then tried to ghost you. And you're the one that gave them all this love. And now they want to come with this little cup of love. Like they don't want to have to go through it. Go through it. See? People are like, why would you do this? Like, that's weird. Why would you do that? For money. Somebody was doing it for money. They was trying to be sneaky. They thought that they could control you. But they didn't know that you're coming out, fighting ass, kicking ass. You know? This is somebody who was supposed to have been in a relationship with you. But you had to... This is somebody that's lying on you, being all in that devilish energy that you're supposed to be in a relationship that you had to protect yourself from. Hey, K, how are you? K Hype 214. That don't even make sense. You got to protect yourself from those people. That's why you didn't want to be in a relationship. Shit, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Hey, Red Violet, how are you? Girl, I love those cards. Thank you so very much. I love them. What's the message? What is the message? Yeah. You done. Like, miss me with this shit. You know, somebody knows that you're not trying to listen to nothing that they got to say, really. Because you know the truth. You know the truth of what was somebody, and you know your intuition was telling you what somebody was really doing and why they was doing it. You know, like I said, you were here on a purpose. You're here on a mission. You're here because God needs you to take care of some things. And somebody didn't understand why that little shit that they was doing, that little black magic, those little curses, those little spells, the rumors, the lies, and all that shit that was not working. Why they were trying to come up against you and you still was protected. You know, there was nothing they could do to get you, and that's the truth. You knew what they was trying to do to strike against you, but you were smarter than them. You had that intelligence, and you knew what they were going to try and do. So what you did was you just put it on out there. Hey, did y'all see little Timmy trying to hit me with that stick? And little Timmy was like, wait, what? Yeah, that stick that Timmy got. You was putting it out there, putting Timmy on Front Street. So then all of a sudden, since you speaking your piece, you saying everything, Everything that you discern, now somebody want to feel left out in the cold. Now they want to stop some shit because now they think, oh, damn, why was I doing that? You know what I'm saying? It's bad when you have to put it out there for somebody to see the bullshit that they doing. Like they got this cloak over their eyes and they can't see that they're trying to hurt you. But whenever you put it out there publicly, everyone, did you know that so-and-so was abusing me? Did you know so-and-so did this? Did you know so-and-so did that? When you put it out there publicly, then all of a sudden they go, oh, you know what? I should have checked myself. Yeah, I guess that does kind of fall into the line of abuse. Now all of a sudden they understand. Now all of a sudden they get it. Now all of a sudden they see they should have left well enough alone. They should have stopped some bullshit. Thank you so very much, Sia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They see that they should have stopped this bullshit, but they didn't, and that's the truth. Now everybody see it's clear and apparent. They can't hide it if they tried to hide it. Everybody see what was going on and who was doing what. They can't hide it. And this is karma that is coming back on them and on such like quickly shit is coming back on them because everybody see they was too strong trying to throw some magic on you. They was too strong trying to do all this, trying to create this disruption in your life. And all you was doing was giving to them, being the type of partner that you should have been. That's why Spirit said, come on, baby. Get in the boat. Let's go. Come on, get in the boat and go. And you know what? And hold back from any prayers. Don't even pray for this motherfucker no more. Don't pray. I got the prayer for this motherfucker. They not going to know what the fuck hit them. Yeah, that's what you was praying for. That's what your ass going to get. Oh, well, better them than us, huh? Oh, well, we don't feel sorry for nobody like that. Because if you came for us and we ain't sent for you, we do not feel sorry. You getting what you get. You're getting what you get. Somebody, they should have noticed something a long time ago. They should have been thinking about, building a long time ago. They should have been thinking about loyalty a long time ago. They really should have opened up their eyes a long ass time ago, as opposed to feeling like they got to open it up now. Because now they stuck in this situation for doing some stupid shit. Real stupid shit. Like they was trying to be a warlock and try and take somebody out or something. This could have, come on now. Now you like, oh damn, well, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. But you didn't hear us when we was telling you to stop, though. That's the problem. You didn't hear nobody when we was like, stop. You're doing too much. You're gonna hate yourself when you wake up in the morning. All right, you keep it up. Now somebody didn't want it. They didn't hear you. They wasn't listening to what you were saying. That you wasn't making sense back then. Okay, now you make all the sense in the world because now they're trying to remember all the shit that you had told them about whenever they was acting like some enemy of yours. Now they're trying to remember all that shit that you told them. And they can't even come and ask you about nothing because you like, fuck it. I got your ass blocked. I had to make a decision to save myself from you and your lies and whoever you was lying with. Hey, Aisha, how are you? Sasha, that's enough. What's the message? Yeah. See, this person, they thought that they was going to get away with something, but I think everybody sees who this person is. They want to actually step away from the crowd. They don't want to be around nobody no more. Because they shocked that you getting your wish fulfillment. You getting everything that you want. Because the way you had to carry yourself, whenever this person told you the meanest shit that they could think to ever tell you, like they wanted to hurt you so you could never come back, and that didn't happen. This person is shocked because they wanted to hurt you so that you never came back. Now it's this person that's going to be hurting, and they can't come back from that shit because people are looking at everything that's coming in for this person, and it's not that good. Especially that they're looking at the words that they had said about you, and those were not kind words. But you know what? You was able to defend yourself, and people saw that all that shit was lies. All of it was lies. Somebody even said that you were not as spiritual or not as gifted, and people know that's a lie because that's the truth. You are very gifted, very spiritual, very connected. People, like, you'll sit there and say something to someone, and it's like you don't even really know anything about it, but you'll be talking about it, and someone is looking at you like, damn, how did they know? How'd you know that? And if we could say how we knew it, it would be easy, but we don't know. It's not us. It's not us. Yeah, we don't know. We just know that God gives us this information and we say it. That's it. We don't know how we get it. But, boy, I'm telling you, somebody there, they're upset with themselves. They did not know that this was getting ready to be happening. They tried to block you. They tried to make you suffer because they felt like you was by yourself. Even if you were physically by yourself, you definitely weren't spiritually by yourself. But you definitely stand out, head and shoulders above everyone else. Most definitely. Yeah, this King of Cups. Somebody didn't want to listen before, but now they're trying to remember everything that you had said previously, because now they need that information. Now it's like it's worth its weight in gold. Yeah. Speaking of gold, Five of Pentacles. I'm telling you, they trying to remember everything that you said back then, because now it is worth its weight in gold. Even though this person, you was trying to tell this person, hey, this is getting ready to come up, this may come, they was blocking you out. They ain't trying to block you out no more. They ain't trying to block you out no more. Now this person wished that they could have, put some things to rest. They wish they could have, really seen who was actually doing and saying what. But they find that somebody was really lying on you and being an enemy. I'm telling you, this is somebody within the family. Somebody that always has these cheesy ass excuses. Somebody that likes to act like they just know it all, but they don't know shit. Somebody that's really a lazy motherfucker. This person. Somebody is realizing that, yeah, they tripped. When they went to when they thought that this person, when they thought somebody had some knowledge, they tripped. They seeing now they didn't have shit. They seeing now they should when that person was like, oh yeah, I got this, they said they should have just left that shit alone. They should have listened. They should have listened to the person was like saying, that person, don't listen to that person. That person is a liar. But whatever. What's the message? Are you Red Violet? Mm-hmm. Now this person wants to apologize. They really do. Because they've trapped. They are trapped in this situation, and you know exactly what situation they're trapped in. You know, this person not only they trapped, but they sad because they're losing money. They feel like they got to hold on tight, and they feel like they don't know how to end this whole situation. They don't know how to get this fucking monkey off their back. That's what they feel. They feel like they don't know how to get this monkey off their motherfucking back. And it's almost like, yeah, you told them how, but they wasn't listening. So now they can't figure the shit out. And you've gone on about your business. Mm-mm-mm. I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Excuse me. Got another one coming. But yeah, somebody is not getting their wish fulfillment at all. Yeah, you tried to tell them. You tried to tell them about this sneaky motherfucker. You was like, don't get trapped with this motherfucker, but they did it anyway. Mm. Thank you, Yvette. NJ Mike. Thank you. Yeah, now somebody, like I said, the money is funny. They're trying to keep everything to themselves. They're trying to figure out how to get this monkey off their back, and they can just go on, and they just want to go quietly. They want to go quietly and deal with this bullshit because they know they gotta excuse me. They want to leave. They want to go quietly, but somebody may have them blocked and may not be able to leave right now. And so somebody's thinking about that day. They're wishing for that day to come in. I'm telling you, somebody is planning something. They've been planning something for a while, how to get out of something, put something to rest, because this person is a liar, and this person did nothing but break hearts. That was it. Okay. All right, just a second. Just a second. All right, baby. Just a second. Y'all, I'm gonna end this right here so I can go ahead and put her outside. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast too because I'm so hungry. J Mike, Red Violet, y'all coming for breakfast? I'm gonna go ahead and put some extra on. Okay. All right. I will see y'all in a little bit. See ya. Saida. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate everyone. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this little girl real quick. Feed her, feed me, and then I'll be back. And today is Monday. We can do some free questions if y'all want. All right. All right. Yes. All right. Let me go ahead and take care of her. All right. I love y'all. Here I come, little girl. Here I come.